for the second to last Universuary film, let's take a look at the 2003 film adaptation of Hulk. Now, I did a reaction to this in 2022, then a 20th anniversary celebration last year in 2023, but I did not do a review of it until right now in 2024. And my overall thoughts on Hulk 2003 is this. I want to start with the negative side of things because there's some interesting stuff to talk about. Because honestly, Whole 2003 is one of those movies that feels interesting to talk about. So, in the negative side of things, I think there's a lot of, maybe a bit too much weird imagery in this. Like, not just talking about like panel work stuff in the movie, talk about that later, but the a lot of the weird imagery, like the DNA stuff, like and starfish and stuff like that, looks it's a bit all over the place. It doesn't look right, especially during the 2003 movie, and the effects look off, especially during like the blood scene from Nick Nolte's character, and also Hulk's face look off. And speaking of panels, this film is kind of infamously known for having comic book style like panels in terms of like the scenes. And the way the film is edited is kind of off-putting. I've seen worse edited movies, but this one is like weird. It's like editedly mess. Maybe you should stick with just like a normal movie instead of like, act like a comic book movie like this is what movie should be called. Hulk, a comic book movie. Heck, even the movie's credits are like a comic book. Because why not? And I think there's a bit too much exposition whenever the Hulk is not around in this movie. Every character just talk around seriously and kind of stand and sit around. That's what the entire movie is when the Hulk is not around. So it's a little kind of boring sometimes. But the actors did a good job, like Eric Bana and the person who plays Letty Ross, and Sam Elliott kills it as Thunderbolt Ross and Nick Nolte. Made for an interesting character because for the most part you have him as the sympathetic father character who wants to get back with Bruce. But then in the second act, he gets superpowers that makes seem like he's gonna be the villain. But he didn't do anything with it until the end, where he uses a lightning to become the ultimate supervillain to attack the Hulk. And so it's a weird combination. I don't think he makes for a good villain, but I do think he makes for an interesting sympathetic father. Whenever Hulk is on screen, it's pretty awesome. Like the lab where he destroys everything in the lab, or when he attacks the Hulk dogs, which is kind of weird, but also interesting. And mainly the Hulk running away from the military because we see more of Hulk in that scene than the other scenes Hulk is in. It's a pretty awesome moment, even though there's a scene where like the person who hates Bruce Banner gets has an explosion in the back, and then like ah, but then it freezes, which is weird. Um, I thought the score was not too bad. The score wasn't too bad. Um, so yeah, I guess what I have to say for Hulk 2003. Kind of a mess, but interesting choice for like Marvel movies from the early 2000s to see, check it out. So yeah, after 2 years of talking about it, this is my full review of Hulk 2003. Also, I really like the Stanley and Lou Ferrigno cameo in the movie. That was pretty cool too. So yeah, Hulk 2003. Universuary.